What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Legacy Channel. I'm your host, Alex, documenting my TRT journey. It's been over a year and a half now that I've been on this getting back to my healthy, normal hormonal balance, introducing a lot of health and nutrition and faith and wealth and mindset and just getting healthy as a man so I can pass down healthy habits to my sons. I have 3 boys. The responsibility is heavy. It's immense. It's enormous. Been married to my wife for 17 years, faithful to the bone. And we've done a lot of transitions throughout our marriage, moving from Oregon to Texas, and done a lot of things in and out of houses, businesses, all that stuff. And I just want to document my journey with you guys, just because lots has changed since I started this therapy and getting healthy. My original results after I did my blood work were as low as 229 in my testosterone level, and then fluctuating between 330 and 229 and 330, because they had to take my blood about 3 times to really solidify that I was low and hypogonadic before prescribing me testosterone. So the latest with me is I've been self-injecting. The clinic I go to, you can either go in the clinic and they can administer it for you, which is 100% covered by my insurance, or you can order an at-home self-injected kit for about $149 for 4 syringes of 200 milligram per deciliter of testosterone cypionate. So I've been doing that for the last, maybe month and a half, until my new benefits kick in and I can start going back into the clinic to get some blood work. Okay, so all that review real quick. Getting back on this higher dose definitely has, and in my last video I talked about when you're on an increased superhuman dose of testosterone, that testosterone is converted to estrogen. And the more testosterone you have in you, chances are the more estrogen you're also going to have in you, just by your natural body's conversion of testosterone to estrogen. That increased estrogen, just like I said in my last video, it has made me more moody. I am a little bit more emotional, like stuff that didn't bother me before, that I did not even pick up on my radar of things to be concerned about or worried about, or even anything. Now I'm it's on my radar. I wish I could be more specific with you guys, but I don't want to bore you with little minute stuff. But I have noticed that in myself as this change. I don't like it. I want to lower my dose. I don't want to be that way. Another thing I've noticed, being on 200 milligram per deciliter weekly injections, is my sex drive is through the roof. Almost hard to manage sometimes, because it's you're constantly on, and it's cool if you're a teenager, but it's not cool when you're a 42-year-old man who is involved in marketing and sales, and you're trying to meet your goals and get things done, but you're constantly distracted with our sexual nature and our desire for procreation. So take that into account, men. My wife also has a business, and we have 3 boys, so you can imagine how busy our house is, which in turn, bro, you can't just have sex every day, all day long. You still have to live life, kids still need to go to school. They need to be fed. You need to cook. House needs to be taken care of. You have clients you need to call, sports that you're going to, so you're doing what you've always done in life, except now you have this insatiable sexual drive. Some guys might be like, dude, I want that. My libido has been so low for so long that I want to be up. Yes, I'll be honest with you. I'd rather be up where I'm at now and deal with this than be low and deal with those types of things. So if you're super low, it's better to be up here. Like I can manage this stuff as long as like my wife helps me. Like if my wife didn't help me manage these urges, like I could see how guys would go out and, you know, have affairs and cheat, and because it's strong. I mean, as you guys know, like I don't know if women can fully understand how strong our sexual drive is as men, but it's pretty strong, you know, and it needs to be taken care of. And if it's not, it manifests itself in unhealthy ways. And then we create unhealthy habits, whether it's watching porn and jacking off and masturbating, or going and sleeping around and being a man whore, or cheating on your wife, or what. Like, it's almost like these desires and this sexual drive takes over our rational mind, and we become creatures of instinct, and no longer creatures of strategy, plan, implementation to reach our desired outcomes and our desired goals. So I would really caution you guys, if you do go on this higher dose for a prolonged period of time, you can expect moodiness, unless you take an AI, an aromatase inhibitor, which I am not taking, and I don't want to, because I don't want to be the guy that's taking a prescription medication, and in order to control the side effects of that said medication, you have to take 5 or 6 other medications. It's like, no, I'll learn to deal with these things on my own, and I'll document it for you guys to know what to expect, and to see if that's something that you are willing to do yourself or not. But coming back to it, yeah, it's better to be up than to be down. And dang, I kind of lost my train of thought where I was going with that a little bit, but maybe it'll come to me. And also, another thing worth mentioning, in my last video, I said that, hey, like, if you're on testosterone for a while, like, you can expect your body, like neurologically, your mind will be more focused, you'll have more energy, your motivation will be up, your drive will be up, as you can tell, libido will be up. But then also physically, like, I'm packing on muscle easy. It's almost not fair. Like whenever a guy, or, you know, a girl, I get complimented on my physique, it's, and this might be stupid for you guys, but like, I'll have trouble receiving that compliment because it feels like I'm cheating, you know. It's just easy. So anyway, just to let you know that. And then also I said that, man, I got, you know, as these things were falling into place, one of the things that I started focusing on was my mindset and my own personal growth. And so I'm still after that. And as I continue to move in my own personal growth direction, I'm beginning to learn more about the types of things that are important for me to teach my kids. We can get really stuck in these personal growth kind of cycles, cycles that we never disengage and actually apply what we're learning. We're in this constant learning loop. You know, I'm just trying to be my best self, or I'm just trying to level up, or I'm just trying to stack my skills, or, you know, and we can get trapped in this cycle of always learning but never doing. And so part of my doing is to actually get my hands dirty and disciple, mentor, teach, train, be with, enjoy life with my boys. So I'm just encouraging you, if you do have kids, don't neglect them in pursuits of you, of yourself. Do you need to pursue yourself to get healthy so you can have healthy interaction with your kids? Yes. But don't get caught up in that cycle of always trying to level up, that you neglect the relationships that are right there for you, which are your relationship with your spouse and your relationship with your children. You know, I try to, for the most part, bring my wife along, kind of like, you know, what's happening with me as I'm going through this TRT journey. But her appetite, you know, is not really where maybe somebody else's is, because she has her own load and her own stuff that she's carrying. Is she interested? Yes. Is she a little concerned? Yes, because she's has not done as much research on it as I have. And so there's a lot of stereotypes that she's been conditioned to believe about TRT, that, you know, it's just a steroid, it's roid rage, it's anger, And like I'm telling you guys, the increased estrogen in the body with the increased moodiness and stuff, like, it's real, it's there, she can pick up on it, and but in her mind, she's filtering it through like, Alex, why are you so angry? It must be roid rage. You need to get off of testosterone. So her conclusions are kind of bunkered in and kind of hedged in with this stereotypical idea of roid rage. When I'm trying to be like, hey, no, it's just, I'm freaking moody, okay? I got a little bit more testosterone in me, which makes that estrogen go up. Like, I'm not conditioned to deal with all of these emotions and all of this increased, you know, estrogen in me. So guys, we're not conditioned to like carry all that. That stuff's for women. But we're getting a little taste of it when our testosterone goes up, and we don't want that aromatase inhibitor. So anyway, I don't want to get too scientific or researchy with you guys. I just want to share with you guys what I'm experiencing, so that hopefully, you know, you guys can make a informed decision, because you're doing your own work and your own research. But then also you can get it from guys that are actually on it, living it, experiencing it, and not just out of a book, of a theory, or, you know, anything else. So for what it's worth, I appreciate you guys following my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Your comments have been great. I want to continue making videos. It's just been very challenging. You know, we're going through a lot. And so, yeah, I'm going to purpose. How about this one? I'm going to purpose to make one video a day for the remainder of October, which should not be too hard. That's like, you know, a few days, like 7 days or whatever. But yeah, you guys stay tuned. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are doing well. If you have any questions, please comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, guys.